What's up everyone, it's Paul and Lafon bringing you another Overwatch League recap video. The full Chinese team of the Chengdu Hunters face off against the Korean populated but original China team of the Shanghai Dragons.
The last time we saw these two teams match up to each other was all the way back in the Shanghai Masters Invitational, where the Dragons put the hurt on the upstart Hunters. Can Chengdu evolve in time to crush their prey?
With Fleta, Ding, and Diem for Shanghai matching up against Leave and Jinmu for Chengdu, expect an explosive and unpredictable match.
Fire play style doesn't work at the best of times.
Like
That's true, you don't get the kind of heals like that, and Jinmu is safe and sound. Trying to avoid the shots though coming out from Lip here, but look at the damage that's being pumped into them. Lip ends up falling, trades across the board here, and Shanghai forced to just try and rotate themselves around. What were you even referring to? I forget it actually, the game's going on. The Blitz is going to come out here from Fleta, and he's going to try and lock a couple of players out onto the point, connects onto Eamon as well. Eamon right now putting on a masterclass performance in feeding the masses. It'd be useful to know. Bit of a biblical story, a tale as old as time. But look at this, Jinmu! I mean, he's just taken the advice completely the opposite way. Straight into the backline, the barrage comes out. He takes out Lee Jae Gong.
Yeah,
Damage
that's
being
so
pumped in
good
as well.
With the
Look at
barrage.
Jinmu.
With the barrage, he really can play in these tight corners, because if he gets in a 1v2 scenario, you can see it just blows them all up. It's not something he could do if he didn't have it available. Ooh, the flex on Molly, that's going to be interesting. I don't think they have the personnel to be able to win this, so I think they've just wasted flux.
But they did get the Supercharger out. That is one of the most impactful ultimates in the game right now, that Supercharger. I think them pressing Chengdu into against the Hanzo, you wouldn't believe it, but the advantage actually goes to the Hanzo in a lot of these scenarios here. And he's going to be pressured a little bit now. As you can see, the rest of the team goes onto them and they just collapse onto him. Bacon Jack takes him out. Chengdu Hunters now with the pickoffs. All they need now is the progress on the card to start pushing this one forward.
What on earth is this positioning coming out from Shanghai? I mean, they're all...
Defense, because they've got people behind them right now. Chengdu, remember, they're the ones attacking. They're pushing into them as it stands. And you can see Amon just dealing with a lot of players. They get an equal trade, a 1-for-1. Huge Bionade comes out. Fleta forced to use the Ice Block to try and purge it off. Still a winnable game for Shanghai as the respawners start to come in.
His little Brigida shield, but I fear he's not long for this world. Yeah. Unless Lip can really turn things around.
The rally from Lee Jae Gong. Izayaki has the nano. He's unleashed it onto one of his targets. Not too sure who. Void ends up being the recipient of it. He's going to start slamming in the damage. They actually have defended this one now. Nice little play, or have they? Did I speak too soon? No, Jinmu goes for the blade.
Put that blade away. Put that blade away right now.
Why? Whose time is running out. No one can even touch the cart. Are you kidding me? I guess the wall was up. Nobody could touch it, but yeah. I mean, this game is just really
battle perhaps a little bit more and contribute to the shield break. Then maybe they would be able to make an impact. Okay, here though. This is good.
Bro, whoa. Elsa using the Gravitic Flux indoors. The collapse from Shanghai. Finally, they get something done, but they have to force him out of position. But now Jinmu is using his own barrage, I should say.
Compositions. You want to get away from those as much as possible.
Oh, wow. And Lip tried to go for the jump shot, but Eamon, he just busted him away. And there we have it. The barrage is traded out. But look at that. Fleta, he had the high ground over Jinmu. Takes him out with the 2K, but Bacon Jack wants to trade it up, and nobody touches the point. Do that.
No.
You just can't eat rockets from across the map. That is egregious.
Well, Lee Jae Gong was, I don't know, playing chess on a second monitor or something. That's what I like to do when I die to rockets like that. Shanghai actually have gone hyper aggro in an attempt to win this 5v6 and buy enough time for him to come off the respawn. It's a bold move, and I think, it was potentially about to work. It was looking okay for them.
Gets value with his damage boosted rockets. The barrage comes out from Jinmu, but he gets taken down as a result by Lee Jae Gong this time. Him getting the better of it.
Oh my goodness.
Evital is mental. Just actually going for Lee Jae Gong in the air with the Valkyrie. It's one of my nightmares, my pet peeves, when I'm playing Widowmaker in Overwatch, Josh, and the Mercy gets
it's still moving.
Supercharge from Eamon, it lasted a while and it's only just expired. These kind of pulls as well. Eamon, bit of a mistake on his part. The Fortify cooldown must have been down, so he couldn't have negated it with that. But now you're going to start to see these ultimates getting used by both sides. They're trying to counteract this one. The Blizzard went out here from Shanghai. Fleder tried to get a pick or two, a bit of value, and he's going to freeze down Elsa, but Elsa hiding his head hitbox, and he's got the team there to heal him up as well. You can see Molly in the background, just pumping in the heals. He's still alive, and Elsa might be able to get some value out of this, but this is a weird scenario.
What's the exit plan here, though, Brent? What's the exit plan? Why are they keeping themselves alive? Do they think the cavalry's coming?
I'm going to be real with you, Josh. We go for a fast re-engage around this corner. The Immortality field, I should say, was used early here, and a spam from Izayaki and Li Jaegon. That is beautiful. That was the, I believe, a Holt set that one up for them. Chengdu going to have to just rethink this one, go back to the drawing board.
Yes, that was a very nicely repelled snap.
Fleder.
And now Fleder's in no man's land.
Yeah, he's caught in a dodgy position, and we see the Gravitic Flux being used here. Fleder avoided it with his Ice Block. They do manage to get a kill to Eamon as well. And Shanghai, they have the peel necessary. Fleder was caught out of position. He comes down.
Oh, but that may wall.
Izayaki. I mean, Izayaki ended up having, he was forced to use a Transcendence here. I think this is still a one fight for Shanghai, obviously, with the picks that have come in. But they had to use more ultimates than they were probably willing to.
Yeah, again.
On him, they need to try and get some damage. I believe the Gravitic Flux was used by Elsa there just so he could save himself. He was pushed off the edge of the map. Ended up using it, not getting any value of it, but it does stay in the fight, but now taken out. Shanghai have done it. They hold Chengdu at the bridge. A very rough position to be in if you are the Chengdu Hunters, but this is Ice Block. Now, Shanghai have a vantage point to work from. They managed to wiggle their way onto the point. Let's see if they can get... Oh, my... I mean, I want to say that's disrespectful, but actually I just think it's a good play. The barrage, the long range, damage boosted up, comboed it up with the Holt now. But look at this, Eamon falling very, very low. Luckily his team's there to heal him, and the Nano Boost is available. Molly's just waiting for it. Doesn't want to use it. Eamon actually ends up going down here, so Molly holding on to the Nano Boost. They might have to expend something here, but looks like Chengdu are in a pretty safe position. And, yep, Evital's just doing Evital things. I mean, this is disgusting. He's got 2 kills. He's looking for a third. I mean, maybe he's been chatting to maybe splits them up. Oh my word! And now we're going to see a couple of ultimates coming out here. Eamon unleashes the supercharger. Damage boosted with Jinmu in the background. The barrage does so much damage. It's going to be the team wipe. 45 seconds. It was a bit of desperation. They need to touch the point. Look at Void. He has to even just kind of get close to it to see if they can get any value. Eamon falls though, so Shanghai have actually managed to wrap themselves around here. Now Jinmu, the recipient of this Nano Boost, needs to start hitting a shot or two. He can't find it, but finally the flick of the wrist, he gets one. Shanghai though, they've opened this one up, and now they have positioning onto the point. Anyone's game. Jinmu just looking for a kill. You can see him just raining down the rockets from above, but meanwhile Chengdu perfectly happy to take the ground war, and they will force him off the point. Jinmu slams the nail into the coffin. Just a few more players remaining here for Shanghai, and that is going to be the series. Chengdu Hunters winning it 3-0 against Shanghai Dragons. A sentence I didn't think I'd beat up.
To stay up to date with all things Overwatch League, make sure to check out one of our other recap videos.